In Jamaica, Hurricane Melissa made landfall. The rare and massive Category 5 storm is the strongest hurricane this year. Maximum sustained winds for Melissa are near 185 miles per hour. At least 7 people in the Caribbean have died so far, 3 each in Jamaica and Haiti and 1 in the Dominican Republic. And that storm is now moving toward Cuba and expected to bring severe weather to other parts of the Caribbean as well. Lexi Sutter tracked down people who have ties here to the Chicago area but are now living in Jamaica and riding out this storm. Lexi?
Yeah, Alex, it is a scary, scary time for people in Jamaica. And both women I spoke with tell me they have spent the last several days preparing and even facing flash flooding ahead of the main event today. Erica Louise is from Dalton, but moved to Jamaica in 2019. She says she's hunkered down in a home with friends. They've stockpiled foods and other goods to get them through this week and say they're relying on their faith during such a terrifying time.
For the last several weeks, we've been getting some very intense flash flooding, so things have kind of been uneasy for weeks now. We're not a fearful people. More than anything else, we're not a fearful people. We've had storms before. We understand that this is a big one, but we also know that whatever comes, we'll be here after the storm same way. So there's no need to have fear. Just send us prayers and strength and keep a lookout for any relief efforts that might be coming up.
And relief efforts, that's the next step in this story. After Hurricane Melissa passes, the residents there will need a lot of help. One woman I spoke with who's affiliated with the Caribbean American Midwest Association, she's already started planning for donations, and she's asking people for water, toiletries, and non-perishable foods that can be sent south as soon as possible.
Dried things like ramen noodles, things that can last over time, that doesn't need refrigeration, because I'm anticipating that electricity will be out for a long time for some areas. And water, batteries for lanterns and flashlights. We might think about tarp, because a lot of roofs are going to be missing.
Now, details on when and where the donation drives will take place are still to come. Of course, I will pass on any helpful information I get to you, our viewers who want to help. I also know the Red Cross is mobilizing, making some plans to help. Aisha, I know this is one of the largest hurricanes to hit the Atlantic.
It really is. And Lexi, when we look at the winds, so 185-mile-per-hour winds, that was the wind speed at landfall. This is one of the strongest. So it actually tied for the Labor Day hurricane. That was back in 1935. That also had wind speeds up to 185 miles per hour at landfall. So we're talking one of the strongest storms, especially when you look at wind speed on record in the Atlantic Basin. So here's where we are at the moment. Hurricane Melissa, it's a down to a Category 4. It's still a major hurricane, though, as it heads towards Cuba. Winds right now, 175. It's moving north-northeast at 8 miles per hour. The pressure is up to 921 millibars. I just want to show you what happened here with Melissa. It underwent what's called extreme rapid intensification. So Saturday morning, 1 a.m., it was a tropical storm. Look at how quickly it intensified by 1 a.m. Sunday. Wind speeds at 120 miles per hour, which made it a Category 3 hurricane in just that short amount of time. Now, we'll talk about where Melissa is headed, because it is expected to impact Cuba and also some other islands in the Caribbean. We'll talk more about that coming up in my full forecast. Back to you guys.